What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to talk about how to use the Recon class efficiently. So, for starters, I'm going through the loadout of the Recon class. For your primary weapons, you have the sniper rifles, the bolt action sniper rifles like the M4A5, the L96, the JNG, those types of weapons. You also have shotguns, various shotguns, and you also have the PDWs, which are accessed with all kits. For the sidearm, you have the Magnum Scope, the Rex, the M9. For right now, I'm using the Magnum because it's a very reliable sidearm, and it's pretty much one shot, one kill if you get contact. Now, the two most important gadgets with the Recon class, in my opinion, are the MAV and the radio beacon. For gadget 1, you can have the tugs or the X-bow, but I highly recommend the MAV. And the radio beacon, of course, is one of the best gadgets, and it's the only gadget you can pick from for the Recon class. But it is very, very helpful. Now, into the gameplay here. There are 3 ways you can use the Recon class. One of them, as you can see in the video, is using it as using regular bolt action sniper rifles to kill enemies. And it's very helpful because you can snipe people from long distances. And they're pretty much one shot, one kills if you get headshots, because with bolt action sniper rifles, they are very, very powerful. Now, if you aim into the body of an enemy, usually you won't get a one shot, one kill unless they've already been damaged. So they are really reliable weapons, and they're very good if you're playing in maps that have really good sniper positions where you can be behind cover and just snipe people. Like you see in this video, I'm up on top of a tower. So like that. Now, going into the next clip, I'm using the second way of using the Recon class, which is the assault sniper. So a lot of people use the semi-automatic sniper rifles with either iron sights or red dot sight or holographic sight, and they just go through wrecking havoc, and it's very good to help your team push. Now, going into the gadgets, like I mentioned before, for the MAV, I recommend the MAV because it has 2 uses that no other gadget that the Recon has can be. So for the MAV, you can use it as a motion sensor, and it can also be flown around and you can spot enemies. This is very, very, very helpful if you're in a tight situation or you're pretty much Ramboing it or commandoing it by yourself with nobody else really helping you out. So you could just be in a little spot, get your MAV out, fly it around, spot some people, and then snipe them. Or you could just have it on the ground as a motion sensor, so if you're sniping, it will let you know if there's an enemy nearby. It's a very, very, very efficient and excellent gadget to have. Now, the tugs is also very good, but that's only a motion sensor. You can't fly it around and spot people. So that's why I highly recommend using the MAV. Now, the reason I was shooting that guy on the ground was I was low health. He was a medic, and I was asking him for a med kit, and he was not putting it down. And like in my previous videos about how to be an efficient medic, like I was referring to how in a lot of games I play that happens. That right there you can see that a lot of people are annoying like that. So going into the next clip, I'm using the UMP for the PDW, and this is the 3rd way you can use the Recon class. So I've gone over, you can use it as you can use regular bolt action sniper rifles to snipe people from long distances and have high damage and all that. Then I went into using semi-automatic sniper rifles and having a scope on there and just like using it as an assault weapon to help push your team up. Well, with this you can use the UMP or any other PDW weapon. So like the P90 or the PDWR, those weapons can be used with any kit, and with the Recon class it's very helpful, especially if you suck at sniping and you're pretty much good with like submachine guns or PDWs, personal weapons, so like that. So the next thing I want to go into is the Gadget 2, which is the radio beacon or spawn beacon for the Recon class. This is the most important gadget in my opinion with the Recon class, and it's the most helpful because when you put a spawn beacon down, it allows your squad mates to spawn on that beacon. So if you're playing Rush or Conquest and you're trying to hold a really good position, you have your spawn beacon down, your squad mates can continue to spawn onto that beacon, so you can actually keep holding your position. having this is very, very helpful in really tight situations. It can also get your teammates in really good positions. So if you want to have like a flanking position on some enemies that are camping, using a spawn beacon was very, very helpful for getting around the enemies like that. It's a highly recommended. So I hope you enjoyed this video and this stuff was helpful. I'll see you on the battlefield.